Hello, and welcome to 3-Minute Insights from Reed Smith, where we take an innovation concept and discuss the what, the why, and the how of it in an easy-to-understand way. 3 questions in 3 minutes. This insight is all about design thinking and legal design. 3 minutes, starting now. So what is it? Design thinking is a process that looks to understand the end user in detail before suggesting a solution. The concept started out in design, hence the name, but is a human-centered approach that's been applied to many professions, including law. At a time where we're revealing more of ourselves than ever, as we're all locked down to varying degrees and on camera, human-centric skills, such as those contained in Dan Kane's O-shaped lawyer and Alison Carroll's Delta competency model, are vitally important and provide the opportunity to tackle problems in a new way. If you were to reduce the decision-making process for new solutions to a mathematical formula, it would be what plus how equals solution. Now, the usual way to solve a problem is where you've already decided to some extent how you want to do something and what you want to get out of it, but you don't know what to use. For example, I want to automate this document to speed up the process. The decision-making comes around how to automate, what platform to use. Sometimes there is the temptation, though, to solve problems like this. This is where you have something you want to use, but are not sure what you want to use it for. This would be like saying, great, we have some automation software, now what documents can we automate? Not the best way to solve problems. Design thinking, though, completely focuses on the outcome. Of course, to do that, you need to understand your end user and their problem. This means setting aside preconceptions in order to empathize with the client or the user or the customer. Define the need and frame the problem. Come up with ideas to solve. Prototype those solutions with the end user and test. What then is legal design? Well, it's been given lots of different definitions, labels, and explanations, such as being about rethinking law, making law more accessible, or providing greater access to justice. Now, it can do all that, but it's really just design thinking in law. The methods and approaches used in design thinking all work equally well as applied to legal services, documents, and processes. So why then do we want to solve problems in this way? Well, this is a lesson we can learn from children's fiction. Stick with me. Specifically from the writer of The Gruffalo. In her book Monkey Puzzle, Julia Donaldson talks about a young monkey who's lost his mother and a butterfly who offers to help find her. In the course of the story, the monkey attempts to describe his mother. She lives in trees, she's brown and furry, and the butterfly keeps suggesting random animals. Parrots live in trees, bats are brown and furry, leading to infuriation on both sides. The point is that the butterfly has no idea that an adult monkey would look like a child monkey because a butterfly does not look like a caterpillar. Seemingly childish fiction, but an important lesson. If you don't fully understand your client or customer, you might think the solution works, even when it doesn't. Better solutions mean higher satisfaction, more chance of solutions being used, and overall just a better service that will encourage your customers and clients to use it again and again. It can also mean savings in time and money because the solution has a higher chance of being the right fit, so there's no wasted development time, especially if you involve the end user in the build process. So how can you implement design thinking? Well, there are all sorts of methods and technologies you can use, but at the end of the day, design thinking involves listening, understanding the situation exactly as it is now, identifying the right problem to solve, and connecting people to solve it. That you can do on a phone call. Another way to assist design thinking is connecting diverse groups of people, whether that's members of the legal department talking to the wider business, or law firms having business services professionals speak directly to clients to help to create new solutions. And even if you don't solve the problem, you took the journey together, and that strengthens relationships. And that's it. 3-ish minutes on the what, the why, and the how of design thinking.